that
Mine was more on
who is who?
mine's more on the conceited side of things. I was gonna use that one, but we'll go with that one.
What is that from the? Oh, it's from the magazine.
Yeah, it's from the magazine, so we got a new one. So yeah, you get to see our beautiful faces one more time.
In
Oh,
memoriam.
I not yet. Welcome everybody to Zia Comic Weekly. We are coming to you guys a little earlier than the normal Thursdays. Excited to be back and a lot going on. I see you're not traveling. You're finally back in the headquarters
For now.
for now.
Yeah, for now. Because well, we had to move it to today because tomorrow I got to go to El Paso and settle up with the convention center for El Paso Comic Con. I mean, it's over for you guys, but we're still doing all the finishing paperwork. So
Right, we're posting our selfies and everything else, and you guys are still working at it. So even though it's been over for 2 weeks.
yeah, still writing checks.
Oh man. So how's everything going? Recap. How did everything go at the gaming convention? I know you were in Reno, Nevada. Or was it Reno?
Yeah, the biggest little city.
It's Reno.
Yeah, that's all I can say. It's Reno. It was the last year in Reno. They're moving it next year. So
Oh, where are they going now?
Louisville,
Oh,
Louisville, Kentucky.
they went to Louisville. You guys couldn't do Vegas? Like they could say, hey, we'll
They
go
did.
to
They rotated a lot. It was in Vegas when we first started going. It was in Vegas. Then they moved it to Reno, and now they're moving it to Louisville. So I think they do it like 3 or 4 years at a time. So they'll be in
Okay.
Louisville for a couple years, and who knows after that.
So he's going to Louisville, everybody, and he'll get a made baseball bat or something while he's out there.
Yeah, go check out the museum. I think they have a whole bunch of whiskey thingies out there. I can go visit.
It sounds like already better than Reno.
Yeah, Reno. Well, not just it wasn't just Reno where we stayed at the Pepper Mill. It was pretty isolated from the rest of Reno.
Oh,
So
yeah.
if you didn't have a car, you had to Uber somewhere, and I just kind of stayed in the resort the whole week.
Yeah. So how did everything go? Anything interesting? Any interesting finds while you guys were checking it out?
Yeah, they have a lot of new games. That's where you find out all the new games coming out for the next year. You know what the new hotness is going to be. They usually have show specials. You buy at the show, you get a better discount, or they throw in a free demo type stuff. But there's a few games coming out that look good. I don't want to bore everybody, but yeah, look up Kites and Star Wars Shatterpoint and Disney Lorcana. I think those are going to be the big ones this year.
Okay. So awesome, man. Well, sounds like you are finally just kind of getting to that point where everything is starting to relax and to be chill.
Well,
Or am I lying?
El Paso is coming up in June, so it's not
I know
that chill yet.
that's why I said I was like, yeah, he's relaxing, and meanwhile, El Paso Anime is coming up.
Yeah.
How are things looking, man? I see it's a pretty stacked list, a lot of voice talent.
Yeah, we got it's a really great guest list. There's still some booths available. We didn't get the full convention center because it's a first year event, and a lot of vendors don't like doing first year events. They like to wait and see.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm thinking we'll probably sell out booths for Hall A and B. We're going to have a maid cafe. People love those. There's going to be a ramen eating contest. It's going to be an idol show.
I
The
love
venue,
those.
yeah. The venue is supposed to theme all their concessions toward Japanese inspired food, so that'll be kind of cool. So I'm cross my fingers it works, because if it doesn't, this will be a one and done.
Yeah, I don't know why you stress yourself out, man, because you guys just with the success of Comic-Con, and then you guys don't even really get a break, man, and then now it's El Paso Anime. It's like you nonstop, and then what's next after that? I mean, it's nonstop for the rest of the year for you guys.
Yeah, well, then we got a break until August with Las Cruces Comic Con.
Yeah.
And then October, we're trying to go do a horror con. We're just kind of, throwing ideas to see what's going to stick. And if they don't stick, we just don't do them again.
I mean, you'd be surprised, man. There's just so many. And then with anime just being so huge right now, man, everybody, I mean, you're going to get quite an audience for people that are just fans, and especially because the voice actors, man, the voice talent, just the different range of voices, it's amazing to see what they
Oh,
bring
yeah.
to the table. For some people on the surface, they're like, "Oh yeah, no, I listen." Yeah, but you know how many other voice jobs they do?
Yeah, they do not only anime, a lot of them will do video game voiceover. They do a lot of commercials. It's
Yeah.
crazy. Like on the last day, Zach Aguilar that we had at El Paso Comic Con, I walked by and he wanted the God mic, so I gave him the God mic, and he just went through this spiel of doing all of his voices over the big mic, and it just kept going and going. He was just like switching into him like that. I mean, no pause. So it was
Oh,
just amazing to hear that.
man, yeah, people want to get tickets. They can still they can look you guys up and get tickets. So right.
Yeah, if you go to animeelpaso.com, you can click on there and get your tickets. Or if you're a vendor, you can get your booth from there as well.
Perfect, perfect. Make sure you guys go and check it out. This guy never stops, man. And then on top of that, he's still trying to get Alamogordo ready and everything else happening. What's going on with Alamogordo?
Well, we put out that we're looking for some resumes for Alamogordo. We're going to start moving inventory over. I should have the business license. I got a call and ask them. They were supposed to mail it, and I haven't seen it yet, but it got approved. So we just have to go and get inventory started and get a couple of employees. One of our managers is going to move to Alamogordo to run the store.
Nice.
So it's we're looking hopefully June. Hopefully June.
Hopefully, June.
Yeah, it's been 2 years coming. So
Yeah, yeah, no, man, but it's nice to see the light at the end of the tunnel for that, man. That's awesome.
yeah, just hope the community supports it. I think they will because there's really not a lot of nerdy stuff there in Alamo for them.
Yeah, so make sure you guys go and check that out. And then here in Cruces, what's been going on at Zia Comics here in town?
This weekend is Free Comic Book Day.
Ooh,
So,
okay.
oh yeah,
Uh,
you can come and get you some free reading materials.
yeah,
If
so that way I could stop looking at my cell phone when I'm in the restroom and actually have a comic book that I can read.
yeah, well, if that's where you want to put it, yeah, go ahead.
Now, I mean, hey, isn't that where reading material supposed to be? Remember back in the days when reading material was in the restroom, not your cell phones?
Yeah, well, I have an iPad. I just think my iPad because it's got a bigger screen.
There you go. See, I didn't think about that. Okay. Thank you, Troy. You just added more to like, I think I need to put an iPad in there. So
So
uh,
don't ask to borrow my iPad because it's tainted.
we are making that note right now. Don't ask to borrow his iPad. This is great, man, because kids get to go and, for those that are into comic books, those that are, wanting to check out comic books, you guys have select comic books that will be a part of the free comic book day for them to be able to pick up.
Yeah, that's right. The publishers put out special comics for the free comic. And first, I'll clear up the name. Free Comic Book Day is free to the customers. We still
Yes.
pay for those books, which is why we limit three to person. Unless you're one of our VIP loyalty members, then you can get one of each.
Perfect. And it's not, you don't just walk into the store and start taking everything. It's not like
Yeah,
that.
yeah, it's not free. Take everything in the store day, and we've had people come in. They're giving, I want that CGC one up there. That's $1,000. I was like,
Yeah,
oh,
so do
okay.
I.
I say, where's your credit card? Oh no, it's free comic book day. No, no,
No.
no, no.
No, and I think this is perfect because we're getting into summer vacation. The kiddos are looking for something. I know parents are going to want their kids to, read something. And comic books, man. I mean, they're just even more. I mean, man, just the popularity in comics these days, man. I mean, they're just so awesome. One thing I've even noticed, and I've caught this on my TikTok, is people breaking down the comics, just kind of like giving the backstory to comics. So if your kids are wanting to get into comics, now is the time, man.
Yeah, there's like you said, a lot of TikTok channels, YouTube channels where they will go in and tell you about the comic. If there's something you didn't understand, they kind of break it down for you. There's
Yeah.
one channel, the guy even just reads the comic to you, doing all
Hey,
the different voices.
that's perfect for me. I'm actually right now, and I don't even know how this happened, but I think it's as much Power Ranger talk we've done on the show that now I have a thread that is breaking down different aspects from the comic book series of the Power Rangers. And I think it's great because it's like it explains even more and it's cool, man.
Yeah, as cheesy as the show was, the comic book's pretty deep. They start going into different the shattered grid with the different realities and the different. That's where you got Lord Drakon. He's basically the evil Tommy. You
Pretty
got
dark.
Ranger Killer now. It's a little more involved in the comics.
Yeah, this isn't your Saturday morning cartoons. That
No,
one and the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles comic. Some of
yeah,
these are, I mean, it's great though, because I mean, yeah, we're older now. I remember they're from Saturday morning cartoons, but now you're getting a whole different view on, you know, these shows that we watched as we were kids, and now getting the comic book world. It's fascinating.
yeah. Like I said, the comics they get a little deeper. You know, the TV shows they're more geared toward the younger crowd. The comics is more of your intermediary and adult crowd. I mean, especially Last Ronin with the turtles,
Oh man.
all of them dying except Mikey.
It's crazy though, because it had a lot of people like, well, are they going to put this in the movie? It's like, I don't see that anytime soon. But if they ever decided to go that route and you get a director that can really bring that out, like a John Wick type director, I think it could be a really good franchise.
That would that would make a really great movie. The Last Ronin.
Oh man, I would think so. Hollywood, although
Hollywood,
Hollywood
that's
might
for
be
free.
say Hollywood might be in a little trouble right now. So let's nerd out right now. Of course, with the writer strike going on.
Oh
Uh
yeah,
yeah, so we're definitely seeing it looks like quite a few shows. A lot of from what I've seen so far, the late night shows as well as Saturday Night Live are going to be on a little bit of a hiatus while this writer strike goes on right now.
yeah. Any of those shows that are heavily scripted each week that they haven't got a couple of episodes in
Yeah.
advance done, they're hurting. It happens every time they go on strike.
And I wonder what this means for some of our favorite blockbusters, because I mean, we know there's quite a bit of movies that are going to be coming down the pipeline. I wonder what that means as far as delays, or are they rushing to get this out before? I don't know what that's going to end up meaning in the long run. I mean, because you got some pretty big premieres that are going to be happening in the next couple of months, and now this is going on.
Yeah, I'm not sure what all the strike entails. If it's just they're not going to write anymore until they get their demands, does that mean the stuff that's already done is going to continue to be done and put out? Or
Yeah,
I don't
I
know
don't
the
know.
ins and outs of that, but
I know. I can tell you, man. I'm coming back from vacation, and I'm just like, strike. What happened? What's going on here? So I'm playing catch up as well.
the radio DJ union doesn't ever strike.
Yeah, that's why I was on vacation.
We want more donuts in the
I
morning.
know. How we ain't got no? This cup needs to be full at all times.
Yeah,
Like I need to have coffee in this at all times. It should never be empty.
jelly filled, not glazed. We want
Who
jelly
ordered
filled.
this? Dang it, Martine! I told you. Who ordered this? Oh man. This week we got Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3. TikTok, stop trying to ruin it for me. I've gotten so many that they're like, this is who's gonna die. And it's like, nope. So I'm probably gonna be staying off of TikTok for the next couple of days. But thoughts as we get ready for the third installment of Guardians of the Galaxy.
Yeah, I mean, you're going to have to avoid social media because people can't wait to spoil it for you. I still got my money on Drax. I think Rocket's too obvious. He's the red herring.
Yeah, I'm with you on that one. It could be, and also we know Drax is gonna not come. I mean, Dave Bautista's not coming back, so
Not unless James Gunn comes back.
yeah. I read something too, and I don't know. It's one of these, obviously, these gossip sites. Zoe Saldana is not going to be coming back either. I guess she's not renewing. So could it possibly be her character as well?
Maybe they already offered the girl who plays Nebula. I can't remember her name right now.
Oh,
She's wanting to be Poison Ivy in the DC
yeah.
comic series. So they're all jumping ship.
I mean, and James Gunn obviously must be. I mean, he's probably got a role for them that's like, hey, you don't want to turn this. You want to come here. So James Gunn is definitely going to use his weight to try to get his friends
They
over
got
there.
a little group text where he just goes on and says, "Hey,
Hey, who's coming with me? So I don't know. I hope it's. I can't take it. I will not be able to take it if it's Rocket. If Rocket is the one that dies, I think I will cry, like ugly cry, because something about animals getting hurt in movies does not
oh
work for me.
yeah." I mean, look at John Wick. How many people did they kill in that? Didn't bother me. They killed the puppy. Oh my god,
Right.
I've hated Alfie Allen ever since then.
I had vengeance on my mind too watching that movie. I was like, you know what,
Yeah.
John, we're gonna get them. Hey, you are not gonna hurt this dog. I don't know what it is, man. Like if an animal gets hurt, I'm losing it. Like that's why I wait till the end credits. It says no animals were harmed in the making. We all know they're not harmed, but still, man.
Yeah, like I said, they can kill a ton of people, kill one animal, or just hurt the animal. It's over. That character, I don't care what else you've done. I hate that character from then on.
Chris Pratt, obviously, he's kind of remained quiet about the whole thing either. I don't know if he's leaving Marvel or if he's sticking around. You and I have talked about, there being different variations of the Guardians. So does he stick around? When will we see him again? I'm wondering if we'll even get any cameos in this movie.
Well, I think isn't Sylvester Stallone slated to be in this one?
Yeah.
Uh, so
So
maybe they're going to bring in more of the other Reavers to work with him. I think Michael Rosenbaum was playing Christar, and there's a couple of the other ones in that one scene with Sylvester Stallone. You got the rest of them around there, so maybe they're going to pull some of those guys in.
yeah, I don't see any other Avengers showing up anytime. I mean, who knows?
Yeah, well, Chris Evans and Hemsworth, they both are kind of getting tired of that superhero workout.
Right, they're tired of it. Although Chris Hemsworth has a couple other projects for Netflix that's going to be coming out that look really good. So, I mean, he definitely has his time to go do his thing and then come back to Marvel. But I mean, I'm pretty sure we won't see Thor.
Yeah, I mean, I watched. We got Apple. I got a new phone, and so I had 3 months of Apple TV free with it, and we watched that new Chris Evans one, Ghosted.
How is it?
It was funny. It was pretty funny, but you can tell he's not got the Captain America physique anymore. It kind of because if you don't keep that workout up with all that protein, you go back to normal.
Let's be honest. I think he was kind of losing it when he was in the Ryan Reynolds movie, uh, the video
Free
game.
Guy.
Yeah, Free Guy. I was just kind of like, oh man, you could tell he's like,
Ryan Reynolds makes a cameo in Ghosted also as a
oh,
female.
okay. Okay, I gotta check that one out. I know there's another I can't remember off the top of my head, but Chris Hemsworth is coming back for a sequel. It's a movie that's on Netflix where he plays a I think it's a military, I think is an operative. He's trying to
Extraction or something like that.
something, yeah, Extraction, that's it. So I know he's coming back for the sequel, and that was a really good movie. So he still gets his action movies. It just doesn't have to have a hammer, and he doesn't have to have a lot of lightning and thunder.
Yeah, yeah, that's true. Well, actually, I have to say that Gore was probably the best part of that last Thor movie.
Yeah, I
Christian Bale
mean,
carried it.
he really did. I mean, and I don't think we need another Thor movie. I think his character mainly needs to be just when we get those Avenger movies, because obviously we're gonna get the Kang Avengers, and then we got Secret Wars. I mean, there's just so many. It'd be nice to get him back for those, but yeah, I think we're okay with another Thor movie. I don't think we need one unless it's Dad bod. Dad bod Thor.
maybe
Yeah.
maybe he should just make a workout video, a 6 minute abs with Thor type thing.
Hey, if he was to come out to go from dad bod to god bod, you best believe every day I would be doing that. So I don't know how we'd have to do it. I need to have god bod, but if we could do this all while I enjoy, my enchiladas and tacos and everything else that I eat throughout the day, then we'll be talking.
Yeah, they don't make healthy tacos.
I know.
I
As much
haven't
as they
found
say,
one yet.
as much as they say, it's like, yes, it's low calorie. If it's low
No,
calorie, it's probably
it
not.
might be lower calories. It's not low.
These bootleggers did something naughty on Twitter.
What?
Super
Oh
Mario
yeah,
Brothers, the full movie was on Twitter for many to enjoy. It was up there for several hours until finally someone was able to take down the site. So,
yeah. I
how
missed it.
crazy. I right? I saw that they were finally. I was like, how come I didn't get the news whenever it was up so that way we could have. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, was it fourth week in a row now, top of the box office? It's killing it.
They've now crossed the $1 billion mark, so Mario is now a billionaire.
Yeah, there'll be a sequel.
Oh, I mean, come on. How do you not at this point, I don't care who they put. They got to do another video game movie.
Yeah, and you got to bring Jack Black somehow.
Oh man, if you're not getting a origin story of Bowser at this point, I mean,
Yeah, or I'd be happy just bringing Wario. Wario and Waluigi. Maybe
Yeah.
Luigi's Castle.
So there definitely is some openings for there being a sequel. Gotta check. This is actually the first movie I took my son to go watch in theaters. He did very good. He took a nap most of it, so we were okay. So I was able to watch it. Really cute movie. Should Disney be worried though? Because Illuminations, they're the ones that made the Minions movie. And now that they can do these video game movies, I think Illuminations, I mean, you got Star Fox that they can do. You got just a whole slate of movies that you can make in the video game world. And I don't know. I think if I was Disney, I'd be a little worried.
Yeah, Nintendo has a deep catalog of characters that people love, so there's really no end to what they can do. They've proven they got the animation, they can make the good story. Yeah, Disney and Disney's not been firing on all cylinders lately. They're too busy fighting the governor down there in Florida, I guess.
I and winning too. That's what's it's
Oh,
like
winning
TikTok
greatly.
TikTok keeps me informed about that situation. Thank you, TikTok, for giving me that's bad when TikTok's giving me the news, right?
That's the only way I keep up with the news. It
Man.
comes up on my feed. I'm like, oh, look at that. He got spanked again. Okay.
Yeah. It's like, well, we'll check back in 3 days. But I mean, you got like you said, they got a deep catalog. Legend of Zelda, Yoshi can have his own origin story, Wario having his own. Heck, you could even do a Haunted Mansion Luigi if you wanted to, as long as Charlie Day's voicing it. Uh, I, I
Is
just
Zelda on
there's
Nintendo?
huh?
Is Zelda on Nintendo?
Zelda's a
There's
Nintendo.
a huge following for Zelda, so
I could see that possibly being the perfect way. It'd be almost like if you were to take a Lord of the Rings type, like a series, like to where you're setting up numerous movies. I could see 8 or 9 movies,
oh, easily without even thinking.
right? I mean, just so many, and then all of it. Like, and then I laugh because, of course, you have the lovely folks of the internet that start their whole. This is going to be the Mario verse, where then it all leads up to a Smash Brothers movie. It's like, okay, guys, they're not thinking the Marvel way. They're just
Yeah, Smash Brother. That's a lot of licenses you got to get.
definitely is. But we got to make sure we pay homage to the one that started it all, Sonic the Hedgehog. Sonic the Hedgehog is a reason why we love these movies that are based on video games.
Yeah, Sonic was kind of scary there for a while when we had ugly Sonic. I was worried.
I was seeing that and I don't know if this is going to happen now with the writer strike, but this month they were supposed to start filming for the Knuckles TV show that's going to be coming to Paramount with Idris Elba.
Oh, I didn't hear about that one.
Yeah, they was getting a spinoff. Yeah, of course, Knuckles would get his own spinoff. But yeah, so I mean, Paramount obviously they saw something and they wanted to take advantage of it, but don't know if that's
So
going to happen
Idris
now.
Elba didn't want to do Heimdall anymore, but he'll do a TV series with Knuckles.
Yes,
Come on, man.
the check, man. I'm wondering what the check looked like.
It must have been bigger than the Marvel check.
Right? He's like, He's like, you mean to tell me I don't even got to show up? I could do this in my pajamas?
Yeah, I
Okay.
can call in on my phone and give you my lines.
Right, exactly. I mean, this guy's doing booking.com commercials at this point.
Booking.
So,
Yeah.
okay, Marvel, were you not paying him enough?
No residuals from Luther, I guess.
I guess not. This guy even did a Fast and Furious movie. Let's
Yeah, he
not
was
forget
Black
about that.
Superman.
That's right. So, I don't know, man. Idris, come on, man. Get it together. But yeah, we got those movies that are going to be coming out. Obviously, Guardians, I think, is going to be a big movie, which sets up for Chris Pratt to own the box office another month. I mean, he did well in April, so now I'm sure he'll, with Guardians, take over May.
Yeah, I mean, we're switching over from Pedro Pascal to Chris Pratt, so we're gonna start seeing a lot more Chris Pratt memes.
Yeah, we're definitely gonna. I've already seen some clips. I guess he drops the first F word in the Marvel franchise, but they bleep
Ooh.
it. I don't know if it's true or I don't know if this is a setup or what it is, but I've been seeing some promos on Instagram of them trying to open up a car door. It's hilarious. The exchange between him and Nebula trying to open up a car door, and she doesn't understand how to open the door.
Oh yeah, I did see that preview or promo trailer.
Yeah, and he tells her to open the effing door, and they bleep it out. So I'm like, okay, is he gonna say it, or are they gonna bleep it out of the movie?
Let him say it.
Yeah, come on, man. Drop one F word.
If
I
you
mean, this is
bleep it,
their
it's going
last
to take
movie.
me right out of the movie.
Hey, it's their last one. I mean,
Yeah, what
uh,
are you gonna do? Fire me? Yeah, you're not making another one.
yeah. Oh, hey, look, don't worry. I'll be back later. If not, I'll go to DC.
Yeah, James
Uh,
Gunn called me. I can go over there.
one movie I wanted to talk to you about because now I feel like this one has the makings of a Spider-Man, the last Spider-Man that came out, The Flash. So the Flash movie that's going to be coming out has definitely left a lot of teasers. We're going to see obviously Keaton's Batman. We get a preview of Ben Affleck's Batman. Are we going to see some other Batmans appear in this movie?
Like Robert Pattinson?
Maybe. Not only that, are we going to see Christian Bale?
Uh, I don't know. I mean, that's the perfect opportunity. Flashpoint, you can tie everything together if you want, but knowing DC, they're going to really screw up this opportunity and not do it.
So hear me out. So I was thinking about this a couple of days ago because this has the makings of, you remember when they were asking all the Spider-Mans, are you going to be in this movie? And as much as they were like, no, 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 we're not going to be in it. And then they showed up. So are we going to get the Clooney? I mean, are we going to get
You're
Christian? I
not
mean,
going to get
obviously,
Kilmer, I don't think.
now, I mean, Kilmore. I mean, unless they have any reference to his Batman,
Yeah.
I mean, I could see that. I mean, do we even get Robin? Do we get who's it played Robin?
Oh, yeah, that guy.
Conley. Was it Conley that did it?
He was really hot back in the day. I don't
Yeah, he
remember
was.
his name now.
Oh man,
Alicia Silverstone, was it Uma Thurman, Arnold,
Arnold. Like, so how far does this stretch back that we're gonna
Danny
get them?
DeVito. I mean, there's a ton of guys you can bring in.
Do you get Dan? I think of all those, if you bring Danny DeVito back, that's a win for me.
Yeah, I did. He was a really good penguin. I don't care what anybody says.
Jim Carrey. I mean,
Yeah,
the
you could go
Riddler.
to the TV series even and bring in all those guys.
I mean, I think they're trying to do the Spider-Man technique. They're just not saying it. I don't know, but I think we're gonna get a lot more cameos than what we're seeing on these trailers because they let out Michael Keaton. They let that one for
Mhm.
free. I think
Well,
there's
even with
more
the
coming.
Superman, how many of this old Superman are they going to bring back?
That's right. So are we gonna get the TV show Superman?
Yeah, we could. Tyler Hoek or whatever his name
Yes.
is. Henry
Uh,
Cavill. What's his name? Brandon Routh. I mean,
yeah, I was trying to think of Brendan Roth. Yes,
yeah,
him.
you can. There's so many things. There's not that many Wonder Women unless you bring in Linda Carter.
I mean, yeah.
Ooh, yeah, you can hit every fanboy right in the feels by bringing these old guys in.
Oh man, I'm telling you. I mean, obviously, pay tribute to Adam McKay.
Yeah,
I mean, there's just, I mean, there's so many possibilities. I mean, do you tie in the Jokers? I mean, how many Jokers have there been? Like, just
tons.
keep Leto's out. It's yeah.
the oh,
Yeah, let's keep that one. I mean, we got so excited, but I'm sorry, Leto.
yeah, that one not so much.
Yeah, no, we'll be good with that one. Harley Quinn. I mean, oh man.
Yeah, they. I mean, like I said, but it's DC, and I don't think James Gunn had any input on this one. So I have a feeling they're gonna screw the pooch and not. They're gonna have a big missed opportunity.
I don't know. Listen to us, Hollywood. This is
We're
your
trying to help
chance.
you guys.
I'm going to see this movie just based on that Michael Keaton's. I don't know how much he's going to be in this movie or what type of impact he has, but just knowing that he's going to be in there is why I'm going. Not mainly for the Flash. Don't really care about that character so much, but because, like you said, it's like it's hitting all of us in the feels with these older variations of characters.
Yeah, definitely. And you're going to see Michael Shannon back as Zod. I mean, those are two definites. We've seen them in the trailers.
Yeah, so we'll have to wait and see. Don't mess this up, DC. You need a good starting point. This is it. And I also have this feeling, theory of mine. Theory, complete theory. If anyone says anything, I think the Flash dies.
Which one?
Uh, that's true, huh?
Yeah,
One of them will. Let's
this
just say
does open
one.
the door for James Gunn to pull in just about anybody he wants.
Yeah, I mean, you got I mean, and I think they have, if they played their cards right, they're going to be able to tie this universe better than kind of what Marvel's struggling right now to do. Because obviously, with the multiverse opening up, I think they have an opportunity to kind of bring theirs together so that way DC kind of has this outline of where they're going in the future.
Yeah, that would be nice instead of them just wandering aimlessly back and forth between Batman and Superman movies.
Yeah. I mean, because that's what it kind of seems like it's been going for the last couple of years. Like, it's like, oh,
Yeah.
there's Batman, and then The Rock wants to be Black Adam. Oh, I guess. Like,
And he wants exclusive access to these guys. Yeah.
I saw something yesterday that somebody said that The Rock wants to go to the Marvel universe.
Don't let him.
And yeah, that is the sentiment that everybody was saying. They're like, we have a Dwayne The Rock Johnson limit, and I think we need a break from The Rock for a
Yeah,
while.
we're saturated. We don't need any more rock.
Yeah, they said if Marvel, you do not want to ruin your product right now, do not bring on Dwayne The Rock Johnson for anything.
How about bringing in Pedro Pascal to
Yes.
Marvel?
I mean, I could see him in some variation. I think he would make a great he'd make a great villain.
Yeah, well, he did play a villain in DC already, although it was a really crappy villain, Maxwell
Yeah.
Lord.
But he's so hot right now, man. You got to give him, you know what? Let's make him King to Conquer. Jonathan Majors probably won't be doing that.
Yeah, I mean, you could. He would. I don't know how many. Well, and then they're talking about bringing Giancarlo Esposito in to be Professor X.
That would be a good one. I think that would be a good one. But if John Carlo has to decide between Star Wars and Marvel, which one are you choosing? Because that's a tough one.
Yeah, Moff Gideon's already a proven popular character, so I don't
Yeah.
know. But he does like
Oh,
a challenge.
the debates of the rich, right?
Yeah, which multi-million-dollar franchise should I choose?
Right. It's like, oh, yeah, should I guess I could do a Marvel movie every 6 years. That should be fun. I got time in between traveling and all the other stuff that I do. So, I don't know, man. There's a lot to look forward to. I'm excited for especially this next week. I gotta try to go to the theaters this weekend because I know spoilers will hit. As much as I hate going to the theaters, if I don't go see Guardians, TikTok or Instagram is gonna ruin it for me.
Yeah, I mean, I hate to go to the theaters anymore, so I'm torn between not getting spoiled and, and going to the
Or just
theater.
log on to Twitter every once in a while. Somebody will have a free
Yeah.
link available.
What's the BitTorrent address?
Can y'all send me that, please? And is it clear in? Are they holding the camera correctly? Please, I need to know.
When we used to live up in Maryland, we'd go to New York a lot, and they would sell DVDs of the movies on the side on the street. And you would go and we put it in your DVD player. You could tell the guy he'd walk into the theater where the camera goes and bounce up down. And he would sit down. People in front of him would get up and walk across and go out and get popcorn and come back.
Oh my god!
But you saw the movie for $5.
Hey, it was $5, and you got to have your own popcorn and your own snacks, and heck, dinner came with the movie, and you didn't even have to
Yeah,
leave the house.
that was pre-streaming. That was my streaming back then.
Oh man, the good old days. Oh, I tell you, back when you were like, "Hey, I'll take that quarter of swap
Piracy.
meet." Yeah, yeah. How it has evolved in the decades, right?
Yeah, yeah. Now it's all on
Uh,
demand.
if they want to keep up with you, how can they stay up to date on the socials?
We are all over the interwebs. See, I got five fingers. So we got the Twitter, we got the Insta, we got the Meta, we got the the YouTube, and the TikTok.
That's right. Make sure you follow them on the TikTok and the Meta. I'm on the what am I on? I'm on the TikTok. Joey on the F. I had to think about it. I was like, what am I on? I was like, I don't even remember. Instagram. I see I still have vacation brain, dude. I'm still like I'm sleeping in somewhere. uh Instagram, Joey on the FM. Make sure you follow me there. Hot 103's Big Show on Facebook and on the TikTok. You can find me there. Also, you can find links on Twitter as well for movies, but we're not sharing them. We're just looking for them. So if you find them,
If you find
share
them,
them.
you can send them to any of those five places I told you.
Yes, just share them to us. We'll confirm or deny that we saw them. So I don't want this to be used against us later. So we won't say
Yes.
anything.
It's
We
for
would never
research
do something
purposes.
exactly. So this is for the show. We have to watch these for the show, okay? Guys, this has been another edition of Zia Comic Weekly. We'll see y'all next week.
Later, nerd.